Hey guys, today we're going to take you through removing and replacing one of the drive motors on your Tempo Walk unit. As you can see here, we've already taken the top off, the bottom off, and just for visual help, I actually flipped the unit on its side. We're using just a standard jack stand on the front because they'll balance themselves. Now, I would typically use the wheel that's not on the ground trying to remove that, but for the visuals on the camera, it'll be a lot easier for you guys to see. Just like all our other videos, the first thing we do is always disconnect the power going to this so we don't have live wires. So we have 3 wires here that we need to disconnect. We've got a ground, a positive, and the brake. And if you've watched the troubleshooting video, sometimes that brake somehow gets disconnected, and back in that troubleshooting video, you'll see, okay, the brake, this wheel would not release the brake. It could have just been that connector. So that's what I would double check, that connector. So you can disconnect these 3. So those 3 wires, pretty easy. Ground, positive, and then our electronic brake. Then you'll see that there's just 4 bolts on this motor. Now, since it's balanced like this, I'm actually not going to pull this motor off. But you can see this is a 1/2 inch bolt head. You can take an impact. I usually like to put an extension on the impact. That way you can take the motor off without having to take the tire, because it gives you enough room to clear the actual wheel. So we'll remove that. You'll replace it, tightening it in a star pattern. I want to say, I believe it's 25 foot-pounds of torque. You can refer to the owner's manual to confirm the exact torque settings we want those at. Then all we would do is come back, connect our ground, connect our power, and then we're going to connect that brake. You'll hear that nice click. Last thing I would do is we can take small zip ties and reroute that right to the frame. We'll flip the unit back over, check and correct to make sure your brake releases. You get power going to the motor. And that's how you remove and replace your motor on your Tempo Walk unit.